What's up, everybody? I am Ron Stoppable. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we talk about health and fitness, eating right, staying motivated, and just trying to stay focused. Today, I come to you kind of heavy on the heart, man. Not really heavy on the heart, but like, so I said I wasn't going to really mention this because I really didn't have a reason, but my personal trainer, him and his wife, they have this company that they do a lot of things around the city, and they put these events together and all this kind of stuff like that. And one of the events that they do is a 6-week transformation, it's fitness based. There's a top prize, there's some money and some items involved. I didn't really get into all of that. And so I signed up for it. And so one of the prerequisites is you have to take progress pictures. So you got to, post your first pictures from the beginning, and at the end of the 6 weeks, then, whatever. So I took the pictures this morning when I got out of the gym. And so later on in the day, I was like, the last time I took some progress photos was back in November 7th to be exact. And if I'm not mistaken, November the 7th to be exact. So I was real busy today at work, and so I kept saying I'm gonna look at them and see, how things are going. But I kept getting busy, and I kept forgetting. And so towards the end of the day, when things started to wind down, I said, oh, I got a minute, let me go ahead and knock this out now. I do not like what I saw. I've got a lot more loose skin in my stomach area. My back was starting to curve in, but now it's back out. From the front, like one part of my stomach, the bottom of my stomach looked like a butt, but then one side hang longer than the other one. And I tell you, I was shocked, and I'm very upset about that. And so I went back to my chart from last year, because I did like I do now, where I weigh myself every morning and I write down how much I weighed. I weighed, I think it was 2 pounds more then than I do now. And at that time, I had made a lot of progress, man. My stomach was shrinking. As I said, my back was starting to slim out. I started to see some little muscle definition and stuff like that. And yeah. And then, I don't know, man, like, that really got me in my bag, man. Like, I'm paying good money for a personal trainer. Doing my best. As we all know, my nutrition could be a lot better. And ultimately, I think that's what the issue is. I have a lot of non-scale victories. I can't even front. As a lot of you may know who've been watching the channel, when I got the job I got now back in December, I had to go and buy a whole new wardrobe because a lot of the stuff I had was too big. And so, just when I saw those pictures, man, it really messed me up. Like, seriously, it really messed me up. Like, I am at a utter loss for words at the way that I look. I do not like it, like, one bit. And it's got me feeling like, what has been the point all this time? It's like, on one hand, I'm like, all right, I know my nutrition's bad, and I have to continue to really work on that. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't know nobody that got consistency like I do when it comes to the gym. As far as going, getting my cardio in, pushing myself with the weights, working with a personal trainer, all that kind of stuff. On days that I don't want to go, I still go. I might bitch and moan, holler and scream, but I get up and I go. And it's like, why do I still look like this? Like, a big part of me feels like it can't be nutrition. Like the way I do my nutrition, let's say in 7 days, as you know, I do my meal prep, three meals a day. In a day, I might have some chips or some peanut butter, or or my mom may come through and cook something. If it's something I really want, I eat it. If it's pizza, I'm definitely gonna eat it. But it's like my body looks like somebody that doesn't go to the gym, like somebody who doesn't work out, like somebody who does not have fitness as any type of priority in their life. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. And when I tell you it's got me frustrated and in a mood right now, it really does. I don't know what to do right now, man. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, on one hand, I know what need to be done. I need to really tighten up on my nutrition. You know, I am a lot stronger. I am healthier. I'm sleeping better. I'm more energetic most times. Excuse me. But these pictures, man, I want to show them to you, but I don't at the same time. I notice I speak heavily about transparency and stuff like that, but I don't know. So it's like I'm in this challenge. You had to pay a fee to get in it, of course, because there's a financial prize. But because I'm already a member of their company, I didn't have to pay the same amount that people who don't utilize their services pay. So I really feel like I'm wasting my money, man. Like, on a personal trainer, which is not cheap. It's not as expensive as I've paid. Well, I've never paid for a personal trainer, but it's not as expensive as the numbers that I hear from a lot of people. But it's still my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should not be where I'm at. And it's all my fault. I know that. But as I was riding home and I was lost in my thoughts, sitting in traffic, I was watching YouTube as usual when I came across a Arnold Schwarzenegger video, and it was called like something about motivation or something like that. And he was talking about like the 5 things that he has always lived by that has gotten him to the level of success that he's always had. And I don't remember all of them because, like I said, I was kind of in my thoughts and in and out of a lot of what he was saying, but I did catch a lot of what he was talking about. One of the things he said was, think big, you know, see what it is that you want to happen. Now, the reason why I bring that one up first is because before today, I had heard this from him in another video that I had seen on YouTube. And so last night I was, trying to go to, doing my usual thing, trying to go to sleep. I was actually trying to picture myself how I want to look. And believe it or not, I couldn't do it. I couldn't imagine myself looking like anything like I would want to look. Like, I know, like, I'll be watching a TV or a movie or flipping a magazine and I'll see a physique and be like, yeah, I can see myself, like I'm working out, I want to get like this or something close to this. But when I sat down with no image already given to me, I couldn't even figure it out. I couldn't. Every time I thought about something, it morphed into this like deformed looking person. That was weird. I know it. It's crazy. And so I'm a firm believer in speaking it into existence. But you have to do more than that. You have to be positive about it, but you also have to do the work. Another thing that he said was, I forget how he worded it, but it was like, never let somebody tell you something can't be done. Now, nobody has ever told me I can't lose weight or I'm not gonna get this, semi-fat, swole look. No one has ever told me that. I've actually told myself that quite a bit, but I always fought through it, and then I always have situations like today where something comes along and kind of reinforces those negative thoughts. But he was saying, like, you know, don't let nobody put you in a box. And so, you know, that kind of stuck with me as well. But it was more or less about thinking big. It was 5 things that he talked about. And I guess I'll make a video but talking about those other 3. But those 2 were the ones that stuck out to me the most. And, you know, I know that this is like a wake-up call in some form or fashion. You know, I got blood work done recently. I don't have anything going on that's going to, like, prevent me from losing weight and stuff like that. So, it, excuse me, it has got to be my nutrition. But again, I'm just like, how is my nutrition that bad? Like, I might eat off protocol or whatever you want to call it, off menu, but not like the way I look, man. Like, I do not, when I tell you, it is stressing me out how much I don't like it. But it is what it is. It's like, I'm at right now, it's like, so what you gonna do? And I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I just know that I don't like the way I look. And normally if you don't like something, you know, you do what you gotta do to fix it. But I've been doing this for like going on 3 years now. No, going on 2 years now. It's over 2 years now. I've lost about 50 pounds, 50-ish, 50 to 56 pounds in the last 2 years. To me, those numbers sound stupid. Those numbers sound like I ain't been doing shit for real. You know? You know, when I talked to my personal trainer about this the other day, and I talked to my homegirl Nisha about this yesterday, we were talking about how, you know, well, I was talking to Nisha and she was saying she don't understand how she does good, you know, throughout the week, and then she eat bad one time and every pound that she lost came right back. And I had just had that same conversation the day before with my personal trainer. And he was basically like, look, man, we're in a process of like rebuilding. You know, he was like, as I've said before, he's told me a number of times, you have got to forget everything that you thought you knew about weight loss and fitness. He was like, do your clothes fit better? Yeah. Do you have more energy? Yeah. Are you breathing better, sleeping better? Yeah. Are any other activities that you do, are you better? Yeah. He was like, so, you know, just that he was like, that's why we don't use the scale as a metric at all. And I'm like, all right, yeah. So I was hype about that. I was like, all right, cool. But then I saw these pictures today. And I'm like, the pictures just reinforced what I was feeling when I started talking to him to begin with. I don't know what to do, man. Like, if y'all got some insights or something that can help me in this patch I'm in right now. Like, I got legs tomorrow morning. I have my gym stuff packed already. I just got home like about 6:30. And it's now 7:32. I already have my gym bag packed for tomorrow. I already have what I'm going to wear to work tomorrow. I have a separate outfit to wear because I go to physical therapy. But that's not until 6 in the evening, so I gotta make sure I'm not gonna wear my gym clothes are still gonna be wet from the morning when I do legs. So anyway, so I got everything in order. Like, I came home and I did what I usually do, you know. I greeted my daughters, you know, they were chilling. Grabbed me a couple bottles of water, checked on some homework for them, and then I came down here. And I still had all this stuff on my mind. I was like, instead of me holding it in and trying to deal with it, let me talk to my people. And so it's just been wild, man. Like, this journey is definitely crazy. Like, sometimes I just feel like like, I'm in a position where I understand why people just say I'm gonna get the weight loss surgery. You know, as a lot of you may know, I am totally against getting that done, and I don't look down on people that got it, but it just makes me feel like they gave up on themselves, and that's why they resulted to it. And when I've talked to, I know 2 people personally that have gotten it. Both of them said it was the best thing they could have done. One was like a real long time ago. One was like a couple years ago. And there's a difference in the 2 of them in regards to when you talk to them about it. The more recent one feels like if you say anything negative about it, or even if you have a difference of opinion, then it's gonna be an argument. The other one is more or less like, you know, I did what I had to do for XYZ reasons. And so I'm not giving up on myself. Like, I can't, I won't, I'm not. It's just not an option. But I'm at a point where I'm now starting to understand why people go that route. The other day, I met a young man on here, YouTube, named Divinely Autistic. Good brother. I think he down in Alabama. He got a similar page, something similar to mine. He makes long form content. I'll link his page down in the description. And when I talked to him, we just talked through the comments. We haven't talked on a one-on-one yet, but his energy is very, very positive. I watched a couple of his videos, especially because I have a long ride home, you know, and he makes long form video. I actually get the time to actually, you know, listen to what he's talking about. And he really got it together. I think he's in his mid-30s. And I think he's in his mid-30s, yeah. And yeah, he's beasting in the gym, man. He's beasting. And you know, I want to shout that brother out, man, because he's really doing some good things, and I like that for him. I'm not sure if I know he has some young ladies that he works out with. Like I said, I've only watched 2 of his videos. He has about 25, 30 videos up. So when I get some time, you know, I'll dig deeper into it. But I know he did shout out a couple of young ladies. I believe one of them's a vegan, and turned him on to like eating fruits and more green foods, focusing on his micros and stuff like that. Anyway, I say all that to say, like, there's a mixing bowl of things that have been happening over the past week, and I'm not sure which direction it's trying to push me in. Surgery is not an option. Again, no disrespect to nobody. I just personally don't feel like that's something for me. And yeah, excuse me. I don't know. So I don't want to make this video too long. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. You know, I'm going to bed in about an hour or so. I got legs in the morning. Getting up at 4:15. Got to get my no less than 7 hours of sleep. So I'll say, as I always say, stay humble, stay positive, keep positive people in your circle. Get you a fitness coach, personal trainer. If you can't really rock with that right now, very understandable. Get you some accountability partners, preferably people that live near you, so that you guys can get together and do some stuff, you know, walking, maybe a fitness class at a gym somewhere. But it's a lot easier to do this when you have somebody or some people with you, bouncing ideas off each other and stuff. And as sure as 10 dimes make a dollar, I'll say it till I can't say it no more. Consistency is key. I'm Ron Stoppable. Drop me a like and a comment, and I'll catch up with you on the next one. Gone.
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Pain.